What's up, YouTube? My name is Gio, and this is Go Gadget.
Go Gadget.
So for the longest time, I've wanted to start a YouTube channel. I'm gonna make a YouTube video.
Order number should print out anymore.
And I've talked about it for so long, you know, told people left and right. I'm gonna start a YouTube channel.
Now you know. I know. My phone updated.
I'm gonna start a YouTube channel. I'm gonna start a YouTube channel. Hey, I'm gonna start a YouTube channel. Dude, I'm gonna start a YouTube channel. Okay, right, well, who at some point hasn't actually wanted to start a YouTube channel? I mean, everybody gets on YouTube all the time and you see videos of whatever it is that you like watching, you know, whether it's video games or sports or, I don't know, makeup tutorials or anything. But whatever it is that you like watching, you know, at some point you thought, hey, you know what? This would be really cool if I actually just made my own video. Well, a lot of us actually talk about it. I myself actually talked about it for so long. But now it's time to go ahead and do it. And today's the day. It's happening right now, today. Go Gadget, episode 1.
Episode 1.
So, a little bit about myself. My name is Giovanni. I am 33, about to turn 34 years old. I live out here in beautiful San Diego. I cannot complain at all. It's great out here. It's great out here. The girl that you saw in the picture, that's my girlfriend, Juju. I go.
Come on!
And she told me not to go ahead and say that, but just don't tell her. So. And there's a couple of things that I particularly like, and I think, you know, I was actually watching. I don't remember what his name is, but there's so many people that I've seen online that make videos that I really do like. Like, for example, there's Android Authority, there's iJustine, who else is there? There's Nick Nimmin, I think his name is Nick Nimmin, I think is his name. Ricky the YouTube Tech guy. There's so many different things. Z-Tech, whatever the guy's name is. Well, there's so many videos online as far as to people that are just talking about what they like, you know? And so that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be talking about and making videos basically about the stuff that I like. So I am into tech, and that's what we're going to be talking about on this channel. We're going to be talking about tech, we're going to be talking about games, we're going to be doing reviews on stuff, for product reviews. When it comes to the reviews, it's going to be a little bit more on the techie side, but I mean, I am open to go ahead and just give you my ideas, honest ideas, you know, my opinions about things, whether movies, whether it's whatever, you know, but more on the techie side is what I'm looking to go ahead and stay geared towards. So, you know, there's actually a question that I would like to go ahead and ask you guys, because I've been going back and forth about it like for so long in my mind. So, and it has to do with the epic, ever so long, ever always constant going battle of Apple or Samsung. It's specifically more about iOS versus Android. Okay, now before we get into that, okay, and yes, I know, so many people talk about it, but I really would like to know. So I've tried iOS before. A friend of mine, actually, I had a Galaxy S6 Edge, which actually her stuff is posting on my screen right now. Nice. Shout out to iPanda. So now, my friend, she gave me I traded with her. I gave her a Galaxy S6 Edge, and then she gave me a iPhone SE, which I have to say, I've always been an Android guy. I've always used Galaxy phones, and I have to say, I mean, I really do like the techiness of, and the way that you can tweak stuff, you know, customize it, like replace the OS, put stuff on there, like replace TouchWiz, well, they call it the Samsung user experience now, with like what's like Go Launcher and all these different ones, Nova Launcher, all these different ones that you can replace it with, you know, to go ahead and just customize the phone very, very heavily to whatever your personal liking is. Now, if you're somebody like me that likes to do that kind of stuff, then by all means, go for it, you know? That being said, though, that time that I did try that iPhone, the iPhone SE, even though I was making, basically I made a jump from, I had at that time, what did I have? I had the Galaxy S7 Edge, and so I made a jump basically from a 5 point, what was that? It was a 5.7 inch screen? Yeah, it was a 5.7 inch screen. And I made a jump to the iPhone SE, which is, I think it's like a 5-inch screen, or it's a 4.7, I believe, something like that. I don't know. I don't remember the exact size off the top of my head. But point is, the reason I tried it was because I have a MacBook and I've got an iPad, and so I thought, well, you know what? Let me see how the system integration works between all this stuff. So I tried it for a week. I have to say, kudos to Apple. I have never, like I said, I've always used Android phones, I've always used Galaxy phones. Well, the system integration between things like the MacBook, the iPad, and that iPhone that I was using, flawless. I mean, flawless. I personally thought it was really, really cool. I got a call on my phone, and since I didn't answer it on my phone, without breaking a sweat, the call went straight to the iPad, and the iPad started ringing, and I answered the call on the iPad. So when it comes to the system integration and just the seamlessness between going from one thing to another, from one device to another, it's amazing. I've never seen anything quite like it. It's really, really good, which is something that I would definitely like to go ahead and see on Samsung side, or better yet said, on Android side. That being said, I've always, like I said, I've always been like the tweaker. I've always liked the customization, all that kind of stuff. But the reason why I'm bringing all of this up is for the following reason. I'm shooting this video right now on a Galaxy S8 Plus, which is a great phone. I have no complaints about it whatsoever. Very fast, very snappy, very good. I don't have mine upgraded with anything like Nova Launcher or Go Launcher or anything like that. I don't have like a special lock, you know, Go Locker or anything like that for it. I actually just kept mine pretty stock because I liked the way that it looked. It was clean. It was very fast and snappy, so you know, I didn't see a reason to go ahead and change it. Well, iPhone 10. Yeah. It's pretty cool looking. With the exception of that questionable moment where the Face ID didn't exactly do what it was kind of designed to do, so he had to go ahead and back up to the second phone, which we won't talk about that in this video. We'll talk about that in some other video. But design-wise and spec-wise, that A11 chip is pretty gnarly. I mean, the numbers that are coming out on Geekbench scores and all this kind of stuff, they're pretty amazing. You have to admit it. Whether you're an Android guy or whether you are an Apple guy or whatever it is, whether you use, you know, HTC phones, or whether you like Motorola, or whether you like the Google Pixel phones, or whatever it is that you like, you have to admit those numbers are pretty darn impressive. They just are. They are. That being said, of course, which I would very much welcome the chance to go ahead and be able to review the iPhone 10 down the line as far as actual real world results, to see how it actually applies and how it performs in a real world setting. I mean, you know, Geekbench scores and all that kind of stuff are great, but how will the phone actually perform in a real world setting? That's what you really want to know, right? I mean, that's what you want to know, if it's something that, if it's practical for you, you know? So here's my question that I would like to start off on my first video, is the following. In the comment section below, and I will be doing my best to go ahead and respond to as many comments as I can. Obviously this is my first video, I'm just opening this channel, so I don't expect exactly the floodgates to be, you know? Well, that being said, I would like to know, should I stay and wait for the Galaxy S9, which is slated to come out first quarter 2018, possibly from the reports that I'm hearing and from all the information that's leaking all around the web and everything. They're talking about either February, March, April, somewhere in that category of those 3 months. Should I go ahead and wait for the S9 Plus, or should I make the jump and go for the iPhone 10 or X, whatever you want to call it? iPhone 10 is what the technical name is. Well, let me know in the comment section below what it is that you think. As always, please go ahead and subscribe. So that little button that's down there, go ahead and hit subscribe, and go ahead and make sure to turn on the notifications. I will be doing my best to go ahead and post at least a video let's go for every Friday, okay? So I'll go ahead and post a video every Friday. Once I get more traction, then I'll go ahead and start posting videos more constantly. But I at least want to be releasing content, answering questions, and just being helpful to you guys and anything that I can be helpful with on a weekly basis. Okay, so let me know what you guys think. I really do appreciate that. Let's start the conversation, and I'm really excited. Thanks for watching this video. I really am excited for this new journey, and good things to come. So take care, guys. This is Gia with Go Gadgets signing off.